Good evening, everybody. How are you? Welcome to Friday night wrap up here. Hope everyone's having a good week. Some crazy weather this week, haven't we? Hope everybody's being safe after. I know, right? Hey, if you guys leave comments, put your name at the end of them because I can't see where they're coming from. Yeah, some crazy weather this week. Hopefully everybody's been safe in it. You guys missed most of the storms there, Kentucky, Indiana, and in Ohio. Tomorrow we've got podcasts coming up. So if you guys are on, join us at 5 Central and 6 Eastern time. Well, Jess, I know you sent this to me. Oh, hi, Jasmine. How are you? Tomorrow, Jasmine St. James, she will be interviewing TikTok star Jordan Nicole Davis, who will be on here. You guys can check her out on TikTok. She's going to be one of our TikTok stars that we got on to come on. We will have her tomorrow, and Jasmine St. James, our transgender advocate, will be with her. Sorry, it looks like I'm looking over here. I'm trying to do this on the split screen so I can look at two things at once. It'll be pretty cool going on tomorrow. And then next week, we're not sure what we're going to do with the Pride one for Tampa yet. We should have some people there. But the Women Empowerment Show, we want you guys to check out. We're going to have Angela Baum on there. Mona Lotz will be there joining with her co-host, Large Marge. And Melissa Denton will be joining us for the March 30th Women's Empowerment Show. Some crazy things in the news this week. You guys been able to check out some of these stories? It's been crazy this week. Saw at the UPS distribution center there in Georgia, drivers got held up for over 8 to 10 hours because they were short-staffed. Unreal. And then a lady was arrested in Columbus, a over-the-road truck driver. 622 warrants for her arrest out of Pennsylvania. Theft, ID theft, electronic theft. So pretty crazy. And then, a school bus driver got put out of service this week also by the FMCSA for a DUI. So it's been a crazy week. A lot of wrecks going on. Don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the news. CDL Life is a really good resource for it. If you don't follow Angela Baum on her page, she does a lot of great weather updates. She posts all the time. So she's a great resource for weather, and she tries to get them out pretty quick when she knows what's going on. The other thing is the FedEx truck that crashed off the bridge this week up on New York State Thruway left 3 people dead. Pop this open here. Multiple people were hospitalized, and I know there were some people killed in it when it came off of the bridge up there on I-90. So sad day up in New York for that. But FedEx double set, we see that all the time on the road. How's everybody's week? You guys good? I mean, what was going on? Hey, Matt, welcome in. Mike, sorry, hard to read these. How's everybody's week been? Pretty good, I hope. Hopefully you guys are safe, parked for the night, or you're at home for the weekend. I'm home for the weekend. That's one of the good things about my job is I'm usually home every weekend. So it was pretty good. Talk about getting angry. Trucker guilty of arson for torching Swift trailers in California. Kind of crazy. Yeah, Brazen saw that. Jess was actually stuck in that for a long time, sitting down there. Tanker truck exploded on 65 down there at exit 9 in Kentucky. Unfortunately, the driver did pass away. So prayers out to that driver and his family for that. That was definitely not good. And then, so you guys know that the bridge on 64 between Kentucky and Indiana is reopened now. They were able to get that fixed for a temporary basis right now. So Love's reopens the Oregon truck stop that was closed in Troutdale. So that's open if you guys are up that way again. And then watch down on I-20 in Louisiana where they're doing the construction. The trooper did say that he's sick of effing truck drivers and they're out to get them. So not good. So yeah, definitely watch that. Yeah, Mike, I hear you. It's been a busy week. It's been crazy. So be careful getting home. That's for sure. Be careful. You know, and then these toll booths, you know, I don't know if you guys saw this one on West Virginia. Somebody driving too fast crashed into the toll booth there on I-77 in West Virginia. And then went up in flames. You know, it was ridiculous. It was 3 people killed as that crashed too. So it's been a sad week in the news for drivers all around. They're not releasing too much information on that one yet. So TFI, I don't know what's going on with them, but here they are again. They another acquisition of a final logistics company out west. So you know, they just keep getting bigger and bigger. They bought one that, you know, it's in Hercules Forwarding that's out in California and Canada. So they just keep getting bigger and bigger. So what's going on with you guys? You know, Mike's on his way home, you know, which is good. I made it home. Jess is on the road. Bobby and Ricky are on the road tonight. Brazen, you out driving tonight? You out shuttling? All right, Brazen, be safe. Yeah, Mike, they keep buying up everybody. It's everybody does. It's getting ridiculous. There's only going to be a few companies left here soon. So what do you guys think about these diesel fuel prices? They're getting insane. So one of the things I was wondering, you know, are you guys using any apps like Mudflap or anything like that? Any of you guys on here that are owner operators or with small companies that use credit cards that use a Mudflap app? You know, I'm with a very small place and we use credit cards, you know, so we're one of those ones that have to go in and prepay, but we do use Mudflap a lot. And fuel over in Perrysburg, Ohio today at the Pilot, or yesterday, was $4.18 cash price, and on Mudflap I got it for $3.82 a gallon. So it's a big savings. You know, I'm not a spokesman or anything for Mudflap. I'm just telling you, look, if you are a driver and you can save yourself some money, or you're a small company and can save some money, definitely use Mudflap. Hello, whoever came in the room there. Can't see your name, so if you could put your name next to your comments because they're not popping up here. The only way we see the comments is, or what your name is if you pop in on and do it through our business page. So whew, that's crazy, Mike. Yeah, today here in PA I paid $4.82 a gallon. Hey Lacey, how are you tonight? Yeah, so today I paid $4.82 a gallon, and it's ridiculous. These fuel prices are just getting insane, you know. But I didn't have any Mudflap stops around me, so really didn't have a choice because I was coasting on fumes because I haven't gotten fuel in a while. And yeah, that bill hurt when I swiped the credit card today. That's for sure. So But yeah, so we've got some things coming up that we have coming up. So we've got, let's pull up Jess's podcast schedule. I had to pin this because Jess likes to move things around so we can't find them. So Women's Empowerment Month week or day, geez, Derek, on the 30th. So tomorrow, Jordan Nicole Davis with Jasmine St. James. That'll be a good podcast. And then on April 6th, we've got Gay Family Values is joining us. So it'll be good to check them out. And then on the April 13th, we've got Double Trucking. So if you haven't checked out our podcast and you want to go back and see any of the previous ones, we had a good one last week with Colton. You can go back, you can check them. They're harder to find on here, but if you go back through, but they are on our YouTube channel. They're on iTunes. They're on Spotify. They're on just about every outlet you can get podcast at. Mike, I actually used to run flatbed full time. Now I work for a flatbed dealer. And that's all we do is deliver flatbeds, pick them up at the factories, deliver them to customers and our own sales yard. So no general freight anymore, which right now I'm thankful for. So it saves me a lot of headaches. No bumping docks, no more steel, no more fighting with the mills, waiting when the crane goes down. So it's kind of a blessing some days, that's for sure. So it's a nice change. I've been here doing this now for a little over 2 years. Great small company I work for. So we've got a couple sales yards here all over the country. So we stay pretty busy. Just depends on what's selling that week, what's moving. But we move trailers all over the country. Went and got my passport. Had to get all that turned in today so we can get through Canada and all that because we're going to start moving some trailers here up to Alaska here in the next couple months. So that'll be coming up. And then we'll be getting ready to do that. So it won't be too bad. Well, you ought to be keeping busy this time of year. At least things will be picking up for you now. But yeah, things should be starting to pick up. Some people are saying freight's picking up. I don't know because I don't know a lot. I don't do general freight. I know Jess has been busy. Bobby and Ricky have been staying steady. So a lot of our members that we talk to on a regular basis have been pretty steady. But we also have a lot of people that are on regular dedicated accounts too. So it's definitely been up and down here lately. So, but yeah, so I just want to take a couple minutes, jump on, see how everybody's doing. But oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I didn't even see you. I didn't have the chat. I didn't have full screen, Jess. Hang on a minute.
I have been here the entire.
Sorry, buddy. I had 2 screens going because I was trying to read the news on one side of my screen, and I had the live up on the other screen. So I couldn't see everything on the room.
I've been here the whole time.
Sorry, yeah, I'm just talking away, going over the news and that. But yeah, I couldn't.
No, you're fine.
Because I ordered a extension screen to put on my laptop here,
so
I could do like news articles and trucking and LGBTQ.
I messaged Bobby. I told him to log on. I don't know if he's going to or not.
Well, we'll see. I mean,
he said okay, but okay to him could be yeah, okay, maybe in about the next 25-30 minutes.
Yeah. So Yeah,
Oh
but
man.
it has definitely been a crazy week in trucking. Did you see the pictures of that truck hanging over the bridge in New York?
Not in New York. The only one I knew about was the one in Louisville about a few weeks ago.
No, yesterday a FedEx doubles truck went over the bridge on I-90 in New York.
Jeez. What is
Yeah,
up with these guys lately?
I don't. There's been a lot this week. It's crazy. Yeah, it's
Well, then,
been
like you
between
said,
that
that
and
damn tanker,
weather.
the tanker that blew up in I-65, and it happened at 2 o'clock in the morning. And our one member, Ken West, he was 5 miles ahead of me at mile marker 10, so it was like a mile behind when it happened. Where it happened, he was stopped from 3:30 till about 11, and then literally after he moved, it took another 30 minutes for us to move 5 miles behind him.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week everywhere. And then, it's that time of the year. So road work's stepping up. So, if you're out there and, you know, I always call them Schneider babies. I mean, that's what we always call them Schneider babies, all the orange cones and everything. That's,
hmm
back in when I started, they were all known as Schneider babies. So
I
they're going to
call
be
I call them
popping
I
up.
call them barrel conventions.
Yeah. So Schneider babies and the barrel conventions are going to be starting here. So, there was actually a construction worker killed yesterday by a car on Route 50 in West Virginia. So, I mean, it's construction season. They're getting ready to gear up. So definitely, watch out for that, guys and girls. Um,
They say about 50 to 100 construction workers are killed a year during that
yeah.
time.
And, everybody's out. It's been nice early here. So, especially here in Pittsburgh. So, watch the motorcycles because they've been out here a lot. I was on mine last weekend because it was beautiful out. So, definitely got to pay attention now. And,
I still can't picture you on a motorcycle. I don't know why.
I like my Harley.
Full leather gear.
I like my Harley. What can I say? I
Oh,
think it's a
shit.
log hood thing. When you drive a log hood, you got to drive a Harley.
Right. Well, I drive one of these medium-sized hoods now, so.
Oh, it's a Volvo. Shut the hell up. It's not even. It looks like an anteater going down the road.
I ain't gonna dance anymore. Hey, at least it's a real truck this time instead of one of those. You know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna be in Bowling Green tomorrow, and I'm gonna go to the office and probably log on so we can get Jasmine on there so she can do the podcast. And did yours say, "Oops, something went wrong"? Reloading the page.
Nope. Yeah, one of our last times at the office, huh? Well, in Bowling
Yeah,
Green, office is moving
yeah,
to Florida.
yeah. I'll be
Yeah,
like, well, y'all have fun with that.
yeah, it'll be
Ow.
good. It'll be a good move. But yeah, so crazy week in trucking. Crazy week in
It's been a crazy
um
freaking month.
Mike, it varies on here on our lives. So the show goes every Saturday at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. And a lot of it, like last week, I think I had 23 or 24 people, but we get a lot of people to watch it after the fact, is where our numbers hit. So it varies. And then during the week, we pop on randomly like this. This is just a random pop on. Let's bullshit, talk, see what's happened in the week.
And then
Check in
also
with
a
everybody.
lot of things a lot of people don't understand is that so we go live on 7 platforms at one time. When we go, like right now, we are live on 7 platforms. Afterwards, we can download and strip it, and then it goes on all the other podcast platforms, which is like almost like 20 now. And so the views go. through the roof once they're stripped, downloaded, and re-uploaded.
Um,
So
yeah, I think it does, Mike. We have a lot of people that actually reach out to us, after our podcast. We have a lot of people that reach out to us during the week because they so our big thing is we support the community as a whole. We support everybody, whether it's the LGBTQ community or you're an ally, a supporter, you're straight, whatever you are, we support everybody. And our biggest thing right now is we get a lot of mental health calls. Bobby gets them, Jess gets them, I get them. We get messages. So we jump on here, these random nights to let people still know we're here because
hell, we get them
we
from each
all
other.
we all drive. Yeah, we all call each other because we're ready to bang our head off the window. Because we all drive full time and do this on a volunteer level, but there's a group of us we're volunteer. We do this. It's funded by the donations we get, but we're the voice for the drivers that can't be themselves. So people that can't be themselves because of the line of work they're in or their company or because of their family or the area they live in. So we understand. And it's cool. We're the voice for them. And they can reach out to us, and they do all the time for resources or just somebody to talk to because they can't talk to anybody else. So it's a great place. Some days Facebook blows up with messages. Our personal messages blow up because people just want to talk. And that's what we're here for. We're the voice for the people that can't. Yeah, it does stink.
Oh shit!
And it's shitty that we live in a world where people can't be safe and just be themselves. It really does. But we're here to change that. One day at a time. One day
Who
at
is
a
this
time.
person talking? By the way, I don't see any comments on my end today.
Oh, I don't know why.
It's because I've reached that 50 gigabyte level for
Oh,
my phone.
probably. Yeah,
They're
Mike's
t-
asking a lot of good questions and things.
so, Mike, what platform are you watching on right now?
Uh,
Sorry, I'm trying to respond to something here, and it's not letting me. There we go.
so, yeah, Mike, we were even at the Mid America Truck Show last year, and I mean, we had a blast. We had a great time. No problems. We had people all ages, races, sexes, everything talking to us, carrying on, carrying on, coming to the booth. It was a really good time. It was a good time to be with people, networking. So the industry's slowly changing and coming around. I've been in this now for, oh God, going on 24 years.
Show
And I've
your
seen,
age, Derek. Show your age.
going on 24 years now, I've been in this industry. And I'm seeing a change. I really am. And it's for the better. And I think, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but a lot of the older men only mentality is dying off. But we also have the women's organizations like Women in Trucking and Real Women in Trucking, and they're trying to make a difference too, because there are a lot of women out here. There's a lot of the LGBTQ community. There's probably about, I think the last estimate, and I think this is almost a year ago or 2 years ago, so my numbers might be a little bit off, but there were about 30,000 of the LGBTQ community that were drivers, and only 15,000 of them were comfortable to be themselves while they were out working.
And that
So
30,000 number is the only ones that like identified that weren't like closeted completely and stuff like that. So there's more.
yeah,
Derek, how old were you when you got into this industry?
legally, I got my CDL right at 20.
Oh wow. Okay. And you're what, 30, 33, 34 now, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't I wish? Let's go back to those days.
No shit. Uh,
Oh, the things I would do over. Oh, the things I would do over.
because I've heard the story. Oh my gosh. So, with your company, are you going to be going up to Alaska then?
Yeah.
Fun.
Yep. I'll be one of the few drivers that goes. And it'll be
Man,
neat
no.
because that's just something to put in, you know,
Yeah.
the memory box and the
Not a
thing
lot
that
of drivers
with my
actually can say
resume
they've
that
done
I
that.
could say that I got to drive all the way to Fairbanks. That'll be pretty
That's
cool.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Hell, I'd just be happy to make it into Canada at one point in time.
Yeah. Well, what they're charging now for the expedited passport's insane.
Yeah, you were telling me that today.
Oh,
I couldn't believe that. Talk about
absolutely.
a hit to the wallet.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that when they told me $272. I was like, what?
It's
And
like, is that my trip to Alaska?
she's like, did you have it in 2 to 3 weeks? I'm like, oh, okay.
And that's sad
Great.
if that's expedited. Oh my word.
I was like, well, I need it because spring thaw is coming. It's about
So you
here.
got any
Up
you
there.
got any plans for the weekend?
Oh God. I gotta
That
go
we
to
can
the
talk about that we can talk about on live.
oh, these are all talkable. Yeah, I actually gotta go to the eye doctor tomorrow. Time
On
for that.
Saturday?
Yeah. I live in
You know,
Pittsburgh.
I have
Everything's
I
open
was
on.
to say I have noticed that about where you live. You always have these weird appointments on Saturdays, and I'm like, wait a minute,
Yep. I've got
who
the
the hell's up?
chiropractor in the morning. I got the eye doctor in the afternoon.
Getting all the damn doctors out of the way.
Yeah, everything's open on Saturdays.
Hell, I got to take friggin' Tuesday off so I go to the regular doctor. I mean, hell,
You need to. You know, Mike,
I
I've
do.
never actually been up there to visit, and that's one of the things I've wanted to do is actually go up to Canada and visit and check it out. I have a lot of friends that have been up to Toronto and that. And actually, one of our, we do a lot of Manac trailers. I'd like to go up there and tour the plant and see them. As long as it doesn't break the bank. What are you going to do
That
this
got
week?
who me? I'm gonna be doing, well, like I said, logging on a podcast and then laundry, shower, the normal shit that I'm supposed to do, but I never do. Yeah,
Well, that'll be good.
it'd be good. Thought about tomorrow. Miss Ashley Lewis's 23rd birthday is on Wednesday. I won't be here, so I thought about taking her out for like ice cream or something tomorrow while I'm out in town.
Well,
Are you reading or what are you doing?
yeah.
Okay. And I get to figure out how to get my paycheck to go from cash into my bank account or somehow
Well, where's
because
your bank at?
the closest bank that I have Huntington Bank, National Bank and Trust, and so the closest one is up in Indiana and West Virginia, of course. But I opened the bank account when I was living in Michigan at Dad's, so
Why don't you open something down there?
I'm thinking about doing that on Tuesday when I'm off. Thinking about going down to Chase or something that's actually like national, that's like everywhere, because it would be helpful. Because if anything were to happen out on the road or anything else like that, if I need to get to a bank real quick,
Yeah, especially since you're not in Michigan often.
right? Yeah.
Jasmine wasn't here
And
chatting. She had to go do an Uber. She
yeah,
could have joined us.
she's doing Uber Black.
Oh, that's the fancy Uber.
Yeah, more like Uber backside.
Yeah, I don't know. So, what's your mental health like this week? You good? Remember, it's March. You got to do spring
You
cleaning in
know,
your head.
oh god, I do spring cleaning in my head all the time.
I know. I
You know,
posted.
actually, I was thinking about, I was watching this little video today, and it's about, and I posted it in. I was gonna put it in the. I should put it in the TDN chat group. It's about somebody that they help out other people, and they like take all their pain, kind of like an empath kind of thing, and they go home and it clears out because they love on their dog, and that's so true. I mean, that's at the end of the day, after I've been pissed off at every person on the road because they don't have any clue how to drive and other truck drivers and stuff, I get in the back of the truck and play with this little thing over here, and it makes you feel all better. But I was thinking about that. I was like, in trucking, before I started truck driving, I never had those issues. And I will say this one bad and downside of the thing about this industry is that it kind of turns you cold a little bit. I'm not gonna say that trucking is easy for anybody, but it always has its downfalls. Every industry does. But
Yeah,
it's kind of
but
reminded me of
unfortunately,
things.
at the end of our day, our industry still goes home with us because we can't get away from it. You have to
Yep,
crawl 3 feet away to go in the
3 feet
back.
right there. That's like a friend of mine, friend of our family. He's like, how's it going in the office today? I said, well, this is the other day. I said, well, I'm not really in the office. I'm in the back of the truck. He goes, well, it's not like you got very far to drive for work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what everybody doesn't know is if we have a shitty day, it's not like we can just run and hide.
Yeah,
It's still
yeah.
you when you still go lay down or sit in the bed, it's you're still looking out the same window. It's like,
You, you open the curtain, it's like, fuck, it's still there.
yeah, man. It was like, what was it? The other morning we were talking, and I said, I don't want to adult today. I do not want to
No.
drive. Like when
Mm-mm.
I was using a lot of colorful terms as I was approaching a lot of colorful drivers
No, we don't do that.
because everybody was just on my last nerve the other day.
Oh, is that the day that we said, "Oh God, we should jump on the podcast"? We might not get
Yeah, yeah. But by the end of the podcast, Bobby would just say, be standing there going, and there's just one left. And
one
it's me.
left.
Because you and I would no longer be a part of the group.
Group hell, we probably wouldn't have Facebook pages either.
No, no, I was using some colorful terms the other morning.
References.
We're just coming out of Chicago, trying to get out of Iowa to get across Chicago and Gary. Like, I don't know who came up with that interstate system over there, but
oh, I figured it out with a friend of mine. So what they did is they took a bunch of 4-year-olds and gave them crayons and said, "Here, design the highway system."
well, yeah, it's like an idiot. Like, who designed this shit coming through here?
It's retarded sometimes. Oh, well, hell, that was quick. Shit.
He goes and he disappears. Hi, Bobby.
Hi. I just had bad signal, so I don't know if that's why it's not letting me in.
We can hear you fine.
It it just keeps giving me a signal that is saying that I have a weak signal.
Which is weird because it's Texas. You would think you'd have a strong signal,
I'm in Houston. Like,
right?
inside the belt loop, so you would think there'd be a good signal.
Which is, if you ever look at it, it seems you have better signal out in the middle of freaking nowhere than you do in big cities anymore.
Most of the time.
So, Bobby, what are you up to tonight?
Where's Jasmine?
See you, Mike. Have a good night. Be safe getting home. Catch us anytime. If you need anything or just want to chat, you can always message us. We're here.
Where's Jasmine tonight? I know she said she was at the house for the podcast, but
She is out Ubering tonight.
yeah.
She's looking for a date for the weekend.
What? I like we can do this.
What? I'll be damned.
Wait, how did you do that?
You can highlight, so it's a new feature now, so you can highlight the comment and hit show.
Looky there. You just blew Derek's mind.
But I've been trying to figure out how to do it.
How do you highlight?
What the? Yeah, how'd you highlight that?
Right back?
Yeah.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Now we can, yeah.
Yeah, how'd you highlight it?
And he's gone. Oh, well, there was that.
I've been trying to figure out how to do that for how long?
Even for a while now, because we've been talking about it for about a month.
But see, it keeps, every time I go over it with my cursor, it says hide chat, hide overlay.
I had my headset plugged in. Hold on. Let's see. I'm not on the main thing. I'm just on the guest side. So if he don't come back, I'll see if I can figure it out tomorrow, and I'll let you know. Because that's really cool. That is one thing that you've been trying to figure out. But y'all, this is Derek when he's perplexed. By the way, did you put that background in the thing so we can use it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because if not, it's just a white wall behind me.
Right. I mean, at least at the in the office we have all the other things. Nope, that ain't it. Oh. I'm itty bitty.
How did he?
It's gonna drive you insane, isn't it?
I figured it out. Ha ha!
What is it?
So when you go over to, when you click on the chat button,
Mm-hmm.
you go to their comment and it says show. Hit show.
Ha! Be damn.
All right, we're good now, buddy.
He's like, we're cooking with grease now. Now I just wish we could get it figured out that it would automatically say who it is, whether it didn't, whether, if you were
I
on the
know.
business page or everything.
Yeah, so you could put it up, you could show it, and then you can hide it.
That's cool, Tim.
So, like here, I hit show. And then you come
Excuse
back
me.
up and you hit hide and it goes away. Oh, that just because I think it's cool when you get good comments in that. I want them to be
Yeah.
able to post. I want them to be able to show like the comments.
Yeah.
Oop, that might be too much.
What are you drinking over there? Listen, this is after hours shit. Dude,
It's a
you held
captain.
that up. Look, you held that up. It showed a little bit, but mainly the truck behind you.
Oh, yeah, it's captain. It's a captain kind of night.
Oh, one of those.
It's been a long week.
Oh man, see, you just made me so happy because I'm gonna be at the office tomorrow. I am
Yeah.
not driving. I have tequila at the house.
Oh boy. Well, that is so cool. I'm glad we figured that out. So I turned the overlay off so it's not coming up,
Right.
and I just opened the actual chat.
Oops. Please, careful. You're pulling cords off the wall.
Okay, now I got it.
Hey, hi.
What you doing, Phoebes?
Say, I was sleeping and my daddy just woke my ass up.
So, all right. Well, everybody, that was just our Friday night check-in.
That was a
Hope
long
everybody
check-in.
has a good night.
We need to get back on here and start doing our random BS driving down the road things too. We have a lot of viewers that, for some reason, people love watching us drive down the road. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is I want to get the GoPro
Mm-hmm.
so I can do it because Bobby said we can actually go and add somehow he was going to play with it, but we can actually do it through here to stream and we can add another device through Bluetooth.
But then remember this one thing, Derek. You've got to remember this one thing. Our normal comments, we
I
can't
know.
say.
You gotta remember I'm not doing that. I know. I gotta remember I'm on camera.
I'll admit it. I've become a very controversial sounding person when I'm driving down the road.
I mean, if it's early in the morning when I'm doing my normal stuff, like
Right. When you're stacking trailers and all that kind of shit. What do you mix that with, by the way? Is it just straight up?
no, it's with iced tea.
Oh no, that's just nasty.
Because
Good.
I don't have any Coke here, so Coca-Cola.
Right there. Mix it with something like that.
No, I can't drink Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi. I'm a Coca-Cola kid.
See, I can't drink Coca-Cola because it messes with my esophageal area. God, I'm sorry. I just sounded so fucking old. It's not even funny. Oh man. Not all of us can be 33, 34 like Derek.
Yeah, right. Dylan Mulvaney
Uh-oh.
releases
What
a
did you
new
do now?
music video mocking Bud Light controversy.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, this ought to be interesting to see.
My dog just like ripped like 3 cords off my wall.
She's ready to go home.
Probably.
So, all right, you go enjoy your night. Everybody have a good
All
night.
right.
Enjoy your weekend. And,
Bye, everybody.
tune in tomorrow, 5 Central, 6 Eastern, for our podcast with Jasmine St. James. Go to bed so you can be up at 7.
It's 8:30
It's 9:30.
where you are.
Maybe
By
you
the
ought
way,
to start functioning off East Coast time. You'll be on time
let
for
me
stuff.
tell you something. Hey, I've been late for a while. Let me tell you, what you shouldn't do is you should not drink 2 of these and a Pepsi. You get a little bit of heart palpitations after it.
I can't drink those after my heart attacks. I used to do regular Monster, and that's what they said.
I keep drinking them.
heart attacks.
I'm gonna end up having a major one.
Yeah, I had 2 of them back to back.
Oh no, I can't.
That
I used to drink Red Bull before my first heart attack, but
was 8 years ago. So, all right. Good night, everybody. Night, Jess. Thanks for
bye.
coming
Good
on.
night.